go ahead and state your name and just name.
My name is Father Philip Wilhite.
Okay. So, Father Philip, when did the St. Vincent de Paul ministry start?
St. Vincent de Paul Ministry at Sacred Heart here in Conroe began about 35 years ago. There were a small number of parishioners that decided they wanted to do more to assist the poor here in the parish, and began research to look at what the requirements were to go ahead and start a St. Vincent de Paul ministry. And they began that in what was one of the old neighborhood homes right next to our church.
Okay. How does the St. Vincent de Paul ministry help those in need?
Primarily, our St. Vincent de Paul is an outreach into the community that covers a lot of the northern part of Montgomery County. Ideally, St. Vincent de Paul would be teams or pairs of parishioners going out to people's homes to be able to respond to their need, taking them food, seeing if there are other needs, and praying with them. That still happens, but in our chapter, it happens minimally compared to what is the response to the larger number of people. Because of so many people in the county needing assistance, they come in to the pantry itself and are interviewed and are able to receive help with food, help with rent, help with their medicines if that's needed too. Additionally, there's a clothes closet that is something that they can go through and be able to select clothes that they would prefer to have. That seems to work very well for them.
Go ahead and stop recording. Yes. How have you seen the St. Vincent de Paul ministry change lives?
Our St. Vincent de Paul ministry has changed many families, and I would say that that's the focus. There are some that come for help that are individuals, including a lot of our homeless, and it helps them to know that they have a place too to be able to come and be welcomed. Yet there are a lot of families that are either borderline in poverty or have slipped beyond that and need a lot of assistance. Some of those families have been coming for quite some time to our St. Vincent de Paul to make ends meet. Other families have been able to find assistance so they can step up out of poverty. And truly, that's the goal for each family that we minister to try to provide a means for the need that's immediate, but then also to try to coach them, help them in any way that we can so that they can get beyond whatever has caused the poverty.
How can members of the community get involved?
Members of our parish community are welcome to be involved. It's a challenge for most because it's a ministry that happens during the day when a lot of our parishioners are out in their own employment, so it prevents them from assisting. But we have a monthly collection that we take up at church to be able to assist this ministry. It's a very generous ministry in reaching out to those who are in need. That's one way to participate. But the greater need is still for volunteers. So if people are available Monday through Thursday from about 9 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, and then again on Saturday mornings, we gather at 8 a.m., I believe, till noon, and the opportunity to be able to serve any of those times, not necessarily all the hours, but putting in some time during that scheduled time would be a blessing to help us minister to those in need.
Okay, stop the recording. Are there any plans for the future of the St. Vincent de Paul ministry?
There are still some dreams as to how we would be able to work together with other agencies in the area. We are one of the leading groups in the ministry, and we've already expanded to put all of our different components of things we do under one roof. And yet when we did that, we didn't build the facility out as large as we had envisioned. So there still would be some plans to expand it, to have a larger pantry, perhaps some showers that would be available for those who are homeless that might need to come and shower and be able to get a change of clothes. different ways to continue trying to minister to the people who are most in need. I think that partnering might be another step towards helping families step out of poverty. Otherwise, the cycle continues and can be indefinite as it passes from generation to generation.
Okay, and any final remarks before we end?
Just another opportunity to be able to say first thank you to those who are already serving in St. Vincent de Paul, and thank you for recognizing especially the dignity of every human being, especially those who happen to be in need at the moment. Someday that might be you, and the need for us to be able to serve each other from the heart will be something that's constant in our church community. So I would hope that others hearing this might be able to respond to and say, hey, I've got a little bit of time, or I can donate some food, or I can give some money, or I can donate some clothing to be able to help those around me. We all have something that we could give, and hopefully from our generous hearts we can do so.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
Cut.